Good morning, everyone. Now we are going to discuss about controlling. Controlling is the end process which comes under functions of management or process of management. While talking about controlling, we will be discussing these points like elements, process and style, techniques. The learning outcomes are to assess planning control relationship, to understand how organizations adapt to an uncertain environment, and identify techniques to influence the control the internal environment, to analyze both qualitative and quantitative information to identify best suitable control method. Now, starting with controlling is an important function of management. It is a process that measures current performance and guides it towards some predetermined objective. According to Bridge, control is checking current performance against predetermined standard contained in the plan with a view to ensuring adequate progress and satisfactory performance. So while talking about these 2 points, you can understand that why we need to measure our current performance. In planning, we have set our goal that what is to be achieved, and further through staffing, directing, organizing, we have determined how the goal can be achieved. So this is the right time to compare that what we have determined and what we have achieved. So in another words, we can say the standard performance and the current performance need to be compared, because this will let us know that whether we are successful or failure. So it can be said as controlling is a process to evaluate the performance, and if found any deviation, in that case we will be able to apply corrective measures so that the performance takes place according to plan. If I've chosen or if I have determined that in this financial year I'll be producing 10,000 units, after the completion of this financial year, it is important to determine, to identify that how much units was being produced in this particular financial year, because I'll be comparing the standard set and the current performance. While comparing this both, I'll be able to identify the success or the failure. If success, then further how I can go for better productivity, how I can enhance the productivity. If fails, in that case I need to identify the reason of failure so that corrective measures can be taken. There is a relationship between planning and controlling. Through planning, we have set our goal, and through controlling, we will be ensure that plan was being achieved or not. It is first stage, and controlling is the last stage. If planning tell us that how to look at ahead, control tell us that how to look back, that whether we have performed well or not. It was being uh, organized well or not. So the deviation can be found with without controlling at the planning is fruitless, because control consists of the step taken to ensure that the performance of the organization is well or not. These are the three steps in controlling process: establishing a standard, yes, measuring and comparing actual result against standards, and taking corrective actions. These are the process under control. So this was all about controlling process. Thank you so much.